Hi everyone, good day to you. Welcome back to English grammar class. We are going to learn about one more grammar component, that is question tags. Question tags, as the name implies, are small questions at the end of statements or declarative sentences. Question tags are constructed with the combination of helping verb plus pronoun. We normally use a negative tag with a positive sentence and vice versa. Question tags are used in spoken English, especially to ask for confirmation or agreement. Let us see how we can construct question tags. The meaning of a question tag depends on intonation. It depends on how we say it. If our voice goes down, we expect the listener to agree with us. Or if our voice goes up, we are really asking a question. Let us see how we can make question tags by using helping verbs plus pronouns. Take a look at the negative forms of helping verbs in question tags. Look at the first one. The helping verb am becomes aren't in question tag. In the same way, is, isn't, are, aren't, was, wasn't, were, weren't, have, haven't, has, hasn't, had, hadn't, do, don't, does, doesn't, did, didn't, shall, shan't, will, won't, can, can't, should, shouldn't, would, wouldn't, could, couldn't, must, mustn't. Here we should not utter the letter T. Here T is silent, so we say mustn't instead of mustn't. Must becomes mustn't, need, needn't, dare, daren't, ought to. It becomes either shouldn't or oughtn't. It doesn't matter whatever you use. Okay. Let us examine how tags are constructed in the following statements. The first one, Sonia is the mother of Rahul Gandhi. Here the helping verb is. According to the rule of question tags, this sentence is in positive. So the tag will be in negative. So is becomes isn't. Remember, in question tags, we can't use nouns. Instead, we can use pronouns. Here, Sonia becomes she. This sentence is positive, so the tag is negative, and in question tag we use pronouns only. We can't use nouns. Let us move to the second statement. You are tired. This sentence is also in positive and the helping verb is are. So are becomes aren't. And the pronoun is you. Next statement. APJ Kalam was born in Tamil Nadu. In this sentence, it is a positive statement. The helping verb is was. So was becomes wasn't. APJ Kalam is a noun. We change the noun into pronoun he. They were the students of this school. This is also a positive statement. So the tag is negative. The helping verb here is were. So were becomes weren't, and the pronoun is they. Susan has already watched the movie. In this sentence, there are two verbs. Has is helping verb and watched is main verb. So, whenever we construct a question tag, we use helping verb. So, here we take has. The sentence is positive, so the tag is negative. Then has becomes hasn't. And the pronoun here is he, because here is the name Susan. Susan can be changed into pronoun he. Next statement, Mary and her sister have been to Britain. Here the helping verb is have. It becomes, the sentence is positive, so the tag is in negative form. Have it. Here, Mary and her sister. Mary and her sister. So, we use a plural pronoun. Becomes Mary and her sister, both of them. So, we use the pronoun they. We had warned them many times before. We had warned them many times before. In this sentence, the helping verb is had. The statement is in positive. So the tag will be in negative. Hadn't. And the pronoun here is we. We shall start business soon. In this sentence, the helping verb, the auxiliary verb is shall, and the sentence is in positive, so the tag becomes negative, shall becomes shan't, and the pronoun is we. Sarah won't join college next month. This is a negative statement, negative sentence. The helping verb is won't. According to the rule of question tag, when the statement is in positive, the tag is negative, and when the statement is in negative, the tag is in positive. Here, won't becomes will, and the pronoun Sarah. Sarah becomes she. Here, Sarah is a noun, and we must change it into pronoun she. Next statement, Rohan can't swim. Rohan can't swim. This statement is in negative. This sentence is in negative because here we use not. So we can say this statement is in negative. When the statement is in negative, we use a positive tag. Then can't becomes can, and the pronoun is he. Next statement, you must do this. You must do this. This is a positive statement, so we use a negative tag. In this sentence, the helping verb is must, then must becomes mustn't, and the pronoun is you. It mustn't be her car. This statement is in negative form. So we use a positive tag. Here the helping verb is mustn't. Mustn't becomes must, and the pronoun is it. They could help us. This statement is in positive. Then the tag will be in negative. So here the helping verb is could becomes couldn't, and the pronoun is they. It wouldn't be nice to stay here tonight. It wouldn't be nice to stay here tonight. This statement is in negative, so the tag is in positive. Wouldn't becomes would, and the pronoun is it. She would look beautiful in a sari. This is a positive statement, and the helping verb is would becomes wouldn't, and the pronoun is she. We should keep our surroundings clean. This is a positive statement, and the helping verb here is should, then should becomes shouldn't, and the pronoun is we. She need go there. This is a main verb, and this is a helping verb. Need can be used either as helping verb or main verb. But here in this sentence, need is used as helping verb, the main verb is go. So we construct question tag with need, because need here is a modal verb, is a helping verb. This sentence is in positive form, so we use negative tag needn't, and the pronoun she. She dare talk to him. Here dare is the same as need. Dare can be either main verb or helping verb, but here in this sentence it is used as modal verb. So we construct question tag with the helping verb dare. It is in positive statement. It is a positive statement, so the tag is in negative form. Daren't, and the pronoun is she. These are the regular ways of constructing question tag. In addition to these regular ways, we have some irregular ways, which are also called special cases. Let us know what they are, because they are very important. Such a type of question tags are usually asked in competitive exams. So let us see how we construct question tags in such special cases. Let us see how we can construct question tags in special cases. Here look at the first statement. I am a singer. In this statement, the helping verb is am. Am is quite different from other helping verbs, so I didn't take it earlier. I am a singer. This is a positive statement. Then the tag is in negative form. When am is in positive, the tag becomes aren't, and the pronoun is I. So you must remember this because this is different from other helping verbs. In other helping verbs, whatever it is, we use the negative form of the helping verb. But here, we must not use ament, because am is quite different from the other helping verbs. So, when am is in positive, the tag always becomes aren't. It should not be amn't. Remember this. Next statement. Let us or let's raise funds for flood victims. Let's raise funds for flood victims. The sentence begins with let's. This is a suggestion. This is a suggestion. So, whenever the sentence begins with let's or let us, the tag is always shall we. This is a suggestion. So, we use the helping verb shall and the pronoun we. Next, let us see the negative form of let's. Let's not disturb them. Let's not disturb them. Here, let's is in negative form. In spite of that, we use shall we. When the statement is in positive or in negative, we always use shall we. Let us is different from let's or let us. Let us is different from let's. How it is, let us see. Let us think for a while. Here, we ask the listener to allow us to think. So it is not a suggestion, it is like a permission. Let us think for a while. So we use the tag will you. And let us think for a while, will you. It is in a positive form. The sentence is in positive form. In spite of that, we use will you, not won't you. Let them play. In the same way, let them play. Will you? Let us not get too excited. Will you? Let me ask you a few questions. Will you? Tags in imperative sentences. What are imperative sentences? Imperative sentences are commands, orders, requests, offers. They are called imperative sentence. In imperative sentence, the subject is not seen. The subject is unseen, but it is understood as you. In imperative sentence, there is no subject, but it is understood as you. So, shut up. In this imperative sentence, we use will you. Shut up. Will you? Open the door. Will you? Take some tea. This is, we think this is an offer, so we can use will you or would you. You can use will you or would you. Would you is more polite than will you. So if you want, you can use either will you or would you. Please sit down. Please sit down. This is a request, so we can use will you or would you or could you. Don't make noise. Don't make noise. This is a command. So we use will you. Come in. This also becomes will you. Just wait a minute. It is like request. So would you or could you. It doesn't matter. Even you use will you in all these statements. Tags after the following negatives. These words are all negatives. No, never, none, or none of, neither, hardly, scarcely, barely, seldom, rarely, little, few. These words are all considered as negatives. So, let us see how we construct question tags when a statement has these negatives. She has no friends. She has no friends. She has no friends here. This statement is negative because this statement consists of the negative word no. She has no friends here. So, when the statement is in negative, the tag is in positive. Here the helping verb is has. She has no friends here. Has she? The pronoun is she. She has no friends. The tag must be in positive because the statement is in negative. How can we know the statement is in negative? There is not, the sentence has not the word not, but it has the word no. So we consider this sentence as negative. So the tag must be in positive, has she. You have no idea about that. Here the statement is in negative, so we use positive question tag. Have you? She. You have no idea about that. Here, have is a main verb, so we can use don't you. Either question tag is possible. They have never flown in a plane. Here we use the negative never. They have never flown in a plane. In this statement, we have the helping verb have. The main verb is flown. They have never flown in a plane. The statement is in negative, so the tag must be in positive. Have they? I never think about death. Here, the statement is again in negative. The main verb is think. I never think about death. So, we use do I. I never think about death. Do I? The statement is in negative, so we use positive tag. None of the students have laptops. This is a negative statement. None of the students have laptops. Here, the main verb is have. So, this statement is in negative form. So, we use a positive tag. None of the students have laptops. Do they? None of this money is mine. None of this money is mine. Here, none is negative, so we use positive tag. The main verb is. None of this money is mine, so the tag becomes is it, because the money, this money, we use the pronoun it, because this is thing, money is thing, so we use it. Neither hotel is good. Neither, we use neither when we talk about two things. Neither means not this or not that. Neither hotel is good. Neither is a negative word, so we use a positive tag. This statement is in negative form, so we use positive tag. Here we use the helping verb is, but neither refers to two things. So when the helping verb is in singular form, we use plural or, because the statement is in negative. This is neither the word is negative, so the whole statement is in negative form, so we use positive. Are they? The tag becomes are they. Neither refers to both, so we use they. When the pronoun is they, the helping verb becomes are. Neither hotel is good. Are they? Neither of the boys is our students. Neither of the boys means not this boy and that boy. Not this boy nor that boy. Neither of the boys is our students. Are they? The statement is in negative, so we use positive. Question tag they, because neither refers to both boys. Neither my parents can speak English. Neither my parent means not my mother nor my father. Neither my parents can speak English. So here the helping verb is can, so we use can they. Parents refer to they, and the helping verb is can. The statement is negative, so we use positive helping verb, and the pronoun is they. We hardly eat at restaurants. We hardly means almost not. Hardly means almost not. So hardly is a negative word. We hardly eat. It is a negative adverb. We hardly eat at restaurants. So the tag must be in positive. Eat is verb 1. So there is no helping verb in this statement. So we use do. And the pronoun is we. I hardly know you. I hardly know you. Hardly means almost not. The main verb is in the simple present, so we use do. The statement is in negative form, so we use positive tag do, and the pronoun is I. Do I. We seldom watch movies. Seldom means rarely. This is also a negative adverb. We seldom watch movies. Here there is no helping verb, so we make question tag depend on the main verb. The main verb is in simple present, so the tag must be in positive. And the pronoun is we. Do we? I have few problems. Here the word few is negative. The word a few is positive and the few is negative. I have few problems. So this statement is in negative, so we use positive tag. Here have is the main verb. You can construct question tag either way. This is have I or do I, or have I or do I, because have is the main verb, so we can use have I or do I. She knows little about the issues. Here little is negative word. A little is positive but little is negative, so she knows little about the issue. We use positive tag. Here the main verb is knows, so we use does, and the pronoun is she. Tags after indefinite pronouns. These indefinite pronouns are used to refer to people: everybody or everyone, somebody or someone, nobody or no one or none, anybody or anyone. When statements have these indefinite pronouns, how question tags can be constructed? Let us see. Everybody is in uniform. Here everybody is a singular, so it is followed by a singular verb. Everybody is in uniform. This statement is in positive, so the tag must be in negative. Here everybody refers to single person, but here we use plural pronoun. Everybody is in uniform. Aren't they? Everybody is a singular noun, but here it refers to everybody means all, so we use the pronoun they. This statement is in positive, so the tag must be in negative. Here the pronoun is they, that is why we used the helping verb are. The whole sentence is in positive. Here everybody is a singular noun, but it refers to many people, so the tag must be in plural. Somebody is waiting for me. Somebody is waiting for me. Somebody is a singular, but we use plural pronoun. Aren't they? Nobody is at office. Nobody is at office. This statement is in negative. Nobody is a negative word, so the statement is in negative. The tag must be in positive. Nobody is at office. Or they. Anybody can use it. Anybody can use it. This is a positive statement, and the helping verb is can, so we use can't they. Whenever the sentence has these indefinite pronouns, the pronoun we use in question tag must be in plural. It is always they. Everybody they, somebody they, nobody they, anybody they. Let us move to everything, something, nothing, anything. These indefinite pronouns refer to things. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything. This is a positive statement, so we use negative tag. Everything is fine. Isn't it? Everything is fine, isn't it? Here the helping verb is. It is in positive, so we use a negative form of the helping verb, and the pronoun everything must be singular, it. Something happened to them. Something happened to them. There is no helping verb in this statement. The main verb is in simple past, so we use did. This statement is in positive, so we use negative tag. Something happened to them, didn't it? Nothing is new. Nothing is a negative word. It is a negative statement, so we use nothing is new. Here the helping verb or main verb is, so is it. The tag becomes is it. Nothing, here nothing refers to thing, so we use it. Anything will happen in politics, so we use won't it. The helping verb is will becomes won't, because this is a positive statement and the pronoun must be it. Tags after demonstratives. This, that are used to refer singular nouns. These, those. These demonstratives are used to refer plural nouns. Let us see how we can make question tags. When the statement has demonstrative pronoun. This is my car. This is my car. In this sentence, the verb is. This is my car. This statement is in positive form, so we use a negative tag. Isn't. This is my car. The pronoun must be it. This is my car, isn't it? The pronoun must not be this. The pronoun must be it. That is her book. Isn't it? The statement is in positive and the helping verb is. These are my shoes. The statement is in positive. The helping verb is are. Are becomes aren't. These means they. Those are not my books. The statement is in negative form, so we use positive question tags. Are they? This is your mother, Lakshmi. The statement is in positive. The helping verb is. Is becomes isn't it. Because the statement begins with this, so we use the pronoun it. That is your brother over there. Isn't it? Sometimes the statement begins with there is, there are, there was, there were. At that time, we use the pronoun there itself. The helping verb in this statement is. The statement is in positive, so the tag must be in negative. Is it? Here we use the pronoun there. There are a lot of people at bank. The statement is in positive. The helping verb is or becomes aren't. And the pronoun is there. Tags after either of, one of, a of, or one. Let us see. There are two hotels in the town. Either of them is expensive. Either refers to two things. Either refers to two things, but the verb is in singular form. Either of them is expensive. Here the statement is in positive, so the tag must be in negative. Either refers to two things. Either of them is expensive. Aren't they? either of them is expensive. Here either is followed by a singular verb, but we use plural pronoun. Either of them is expensive, aren't they? The statement is in positive, the tag must be in negative. Either hotel is expensive. Either of them is expensive. Here, them refers to both. Either hotel is expensive. Here, either also refers to two things, either this or that. One of the two. Either hotel is expensive, so we use aren't they. We saw two films. Either film was good. We saw two films. Either film was good. So we use aren't they. One of your friends is a cardiologist. One of your friends. Here, friends is plural, but we refer one among many. So, one of your friends is a cardiologist. That is why we use a singular verb, because we refer to one among many. So, the statement is in positive, the tag must be in negative. Even though the one of my friends, this phrase is followed by a singular verb, we use plural pronoun in question tags. One of your friends is a cardiologist, aren't they? Because we use the pronoun plural, so the helping verb must be in plural form. It is aren't. A neighbor of yours acts in movies. A neighbor of yours, you have many neighbors, but here I refer one among many. So a neighbor of yours acts. Here there is no helping verb, so we use the helping verb do, because here the verb is in singular form, but the question word here becomes do. A neighbor of yours acts in movies. The statement is in positive, so we use negative tag don't and the pronoun they. A neighbor of yours acts in movies. A neighbor of yours refers to plural, so we use a plural pronoun. Here there is no helping verb. The main verb is in third person singular, so we use don't they. One should know one's strength. Here the pronoun is, the subject is one. In this statement, one should know one's strength. Here we have the helping verb should. So the tag must be constructed with the helping verb. The helping verb is in positive, so the tag must be in negative. Shouldn't. And one is as it is. Okay, look at this sentence. One never knows one's strength. This statement is negative because we use the negative word never. There is, in this statement, there is no helping verb. The main verb is in simple present form, so we use does. And the pronoun is one. Syntax after each or every. Each student has a smartphone. Each student refers to singular noun, so it is followed by singular verb. Each student has a smartphone. The statement is in positive, so the tag must be in negative. Each student has a smartphone. Here each student is a singular noun, singular pronoun, but here in question tag we use plural. Each student has a smartphone. Haven't they? Each student has a smartphone. Haven't they? Each member of his family is a doctor. Each member of his family is a doctor. Each member, it refers to a singular noun, so it is followed by singular verb. But in question tag, when the statement has each plus noun, we use plural tag. It is haven't they. Tags after if clause. If clause has two parts. One is main clause and the other is if clause. When we have to construct a question tag for if clause, we take the main clause into consideration. We take main clause into consideration. He won't mind if I use his mobile. Here the main clause is in negative, so we use positive helping verb and the pronoun is he. If I knew, I would tell you. If I knew, I would tell you. Here the main clause is would. I would tell you. This statement has helping verb would. It is in positive, so we use negative. Wouldn't I? Tags after opinions. I think it is a great idea. This is my opinion. I think it is a great idea. I think it is a great idea. This statement has two verbs. I think it is a great idea. When we express our opinion, we make question tags by using the main clause, by using the main part of the sentence. I think this is my opinion. So based on this opinion, we construct question tag. I think it is a great idea. So the statement is in positive. The tag must be in negative. Here the main verb is. So we construct question tag isn't and the pronoun is it. I think it is a great idea, isn't it? I suppose he moves to America after marriage. This is my opinion. I guess, I suppose. The main part of the sentence is he moves to America after marriage. Here the main verb is moves. So it is in positive. The tag must be in negative. Doesn't and the pronoun is he. I suspect she is in love. This is what I suspect. I suspect she is in love. This is what I suspect. She is in love. And tag is isn't she. Because the pronoun is she and the helping verb is, it is in positive, so the tag is in negative. But when the subject is third person, here the subject is the first person. So we constructed question tag based on the main part of the sentence. But here when the subject is third person, let us see how we can form question tags. He thinks it will rain. He thinks it will rain. Here we make question tag based on this part. He thinks it will rain. Doesn't he? He thinks it will rain, doesn't he? They believe it is a miracle. They believe. So we use negative form and the pronoun is they. Don't they? She felt the exam would be easy. She felt the exam would be easy. It is in simple past verb 2, so we use did. It is in positive, so it becomes didn't and the pronoun is she. She felt the exam would be easy, didn't she? Tags after need and dare as main verbs. As I told you earlier, need and dare, both of them can be used either as auxiliary verbs and main verbs. I have already constructed question tags when need and dare were helping verbs. Now let us see need and dare as main verbs. Look at the first statement. She needs to meet them. She needs, this is a main verb. She needs to meet them. So the tag must be, this statement is in positive, so the tag must be negative. Does. And the pronoun is she. Doesn't she? She needs to meet them, doesn't she? She doesn't need to meet them. Here we have already the negative form, so we use the positive form. Does she? In the same way, I dare to talk to him. I dare to talk to him. Don't I? Dare is main verb, so we use do. It is positive, so we make it negative and the pronoun is I. I don't dare. Already we have don't, so do I. She dares to talk to him. Here the main verb is dares, so we use does. And the statement is in positive, so we use a positive tag. It is she. When there is no helping verb in a statement, we use do or does as helping verbs to make question tags. We use do does when the statement has simple present. When the verb is in simple present, we use do or does. Whereas when the verb is in past, we use did. Let us see in these examples. She speaks English. In this statement, there is no helping verb. If there is a helping verb, we can construct based on that helping. We can construct question tags based on that helping verb. In this statement, this statement doesn't have helping verb. It has the main verb, that is speaks. This is in simple present. So to change this statement to add question tag to this statement, we use does. Here we must think this present verb has the helping verb does. So based on this, we use question tag. This verb, this statement is in positive, so the tag must be in negative, doesn't, and the pronoun is she. Doesn't she? I know your parents. There is no helping verb. The main verb is in simple present, verb 1. Here is verb 1, here is verb 1. So we use this verb has the helping verb do. We must think this verb has the helping verb do. So based on this helping verb, we construct question tag. This is in positive, so we use negative don't, and the pronoun is I. We completed the task. This statement doesn't have any helping verb. It has main verb. The main verb is in past form, so we must think this verb has the helping verb did. So based on this did we construct question tag. This is in positive, so we use negative. We change it into negative, and the pronoun is we. Have, has as main verbs. Earlier we used have, has along with main verbs. At that time we constructed question tags using have, has, but here have, has are main verbs. So when have, has are main verbs, we use do, does. When the sentence has as the main verb, we use does. When the sentence has have as the main verb, we use do. This is a positive statement, so we use negative question tag, and the pronoun is I. She has a car. It is a positive statement, so we use doesn't she. In question tags, double positive tag is also possible. Let us see how it is. Double positive tags are used as emphatic responses or replies to something that has just been said. The speaker most often repeats the information they have heard and adds question tag. Double positive tag is used to repeat what we have heard or what we have already been said. Let us see in these examples. So you bought a car. Here the speaker repeats what he has been said, what he has been heard. So you bought a car. This is in positive statement. This is in positive form. This statement is in positive form. So the tag is also in positive because the speaker here repeats the statement what he has already heard. So you bought a car. The tag is did you. Look at the second example. The person A says, I will be your student this year. I will be your student this year. The speaker has heard this and he repeats what he has already heard, what he has just heard. Oh, you will be my student. Will you? Here the tag is in the same form. The statement is in positive and the tag is in positive as well. Here, so you bought a car. The statement is in positive and the tag is in positive too. Did you? Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.